Two boys from the Bronx with opinions on everything. Candid conversations about day-to-day life. The only question now is, are you with the shits?
You know I'm with the shits.
Yeah. It's your boy Smizzy of Belly.
It's Teddy Rocks was popping.
It's With the Shits Podcast, Season 2. We're back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Teddy, what's good, my guy?
I'm good, man. Well, first of all,
Before we even jump right into it, first of all, we got to do a really quick rest in peace for the big homie, Nipsey Hussle.
absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Real quick, condolences. That's been all over the timeline, you know what I mean? That was some foul shit, you know what I mean? I'm glad they caught dude and they figured it out because all the conspiracy theorists was going crazy with the whole, because he's doing the Dr. Sebi and, you know what I mean? I get it. Some people think like that, but you got to give time. You have to give shit time to play out, and sometimes we have to just think rationally that we live in a fucked up world and fucked up shit happens to good people sometimes. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think it's just all the symbolism of how it's happening, how fast it's happening, and, you know, you kill a man while he's down early. But, I mean, but then again, the whole purpose of killing for that reason is just, it didn't make sense to me at first. I mean, at first I thought about it, but then I was like, nah, it had to be some real hating ass nigga on him, because that tweet that he tweeted, that just means that he
something's going on.
Exactly.
But
rest
you
in
know,
peace to Nipsey, man. And
everybody's gonna try to look for what they want to look for, but we need to just realize that we have to give shit time to play out. I mean, you're all entitled to your own opinion, but opinion is opinion and fact is fact. So sometimes we as a people need to just chill out and wait for the facts to come in. Yeah. But once again, condolences to the big homie's family.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? The other thing that's been crazy on my timeline recently is the whole Cardi B drugging nigga shit.
Oh yeah.
And you know what I mean? They still kind of talking about it. I didn't get too crazy with it, and I'm not going to get too crazy with it now. Kind of echoing the same statement that I said before. We need to kind of just learn how to separate things and deal with things as they are. Yeah. Because instead of people addressing Cardi and her issue, everybody's comparing it to something else. Like let's deal with this. You know what I'm saying? Bill had his time in the light. We talked about him. We rocked him. We did all of that. He's in jail. He's chilling. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? This is a totally different conversation. Right. And why people are trying to draw parallels and make comparisons is like well beyond me. Like, if we're going to talk about the situation, let's talk about it and let's address what needs to talk about. Right. What needs to be talked about, and that's the fact that you're drugging niggas. Fuck what the reason for is. Right. You know what I mean? Because, they have the reason, it's a different lifestyle. I get all of that. But what you did is wrong. And if that's what we're addressing, that's what we need to address. Not the reason why you did it. Right. Because, like I say all the time, we all have choices. You know what I mean? So you chose to do that. Now, of course there's a reason why, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about you drugging niggas against their will. Right. And that's what's bad. So everybody trying to give her a pass and da-da-da-da. Niggas do it. They say it all the time. We're not talking about that. Right. Like, we need to talk about this. Y'all brought it up. Right. So let's talk about this. Right. You know what I mean? That was on my timeline. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I agree with what you just said wholeheartedly. But the only part that that I thought was kind of funny is Rick Ross kind of like came to her aid.
I mean, he said that's the lifestyle that they live. I know chicks that party like that too. I mean,
exactly.
It is what it is.
But my thing was like, you know, stop. Rio was right with that. Just don't. Those situations are different situations, bro.
So like, let's not draw parallels. Let's not try to compare.
But what I did notice a lot.
What's that?
A lot of women came to her aid though.
And you gotta watch those chicks.
That's the shit I was like, oh, word.
Those are the girls.
I wasn't out here coming running the Bill aid like y'all. Bill was like.
And that's what I'm saying. But then you're again with running the Bill's aid. Like it's two totally different things. So if we're talking about Cardi and you're watching the chicks that's running to her defense, y'all are agreeing with her drugging niggas against their will. And I gotta watch y'all bitches.
Absolutely.
And that's it. Like everything is cut and dry, and we all just try to mash everything up. And you know what I'm saying? Like one thing is one thing. And I know we don't live on an island and everything kind of touches and intertwines, but we need to learn to start looking at things separately. And when we can take ourselves and our whatever out of the equation and just look at the situation for what it is, I think we'll all have a better understanding of things and everybody. You know what I mean?
Totally agree, man. wrong is wrong, and that's
it.
And that's bottom
that's
line.
it.
And
That's
it was
it.
wrong. And
It was wrong. She did it. She admits she did it. Cool.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna crucify her? Crucify
Right.
her. If not,
Leave it alone.
Get over it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying that it doesn't happen every day.
Right.
The fuck it does. It happens
Yeah.
every day.
Right.
I mean, I ain't even touch on the robbing part because niggas get robbed every day.
Niggas
So we
get
ain't
robbed
even.
every day.
We ain't even. That's what me personally. I'm not even beefing with her for the part of robbing niggas. Niggas get robbed every day. I'm not even gonna. And I don't want to parallel, but if I have to shame you for robbing niggas, I gotta shame everybody else for robbing. And it's like, you know what I mean? I didn't have the issue with me wasn't with her robbing niggas, and maybe that was the issue with niggas. The issue with me is drugging niggas against their will.
Yeah.
That was my issue.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
You just never know what kind of conditions folks are in.
You don't know
And
what
to
it
give them
is. You could
drugs,
have gave me some shit, I could have died.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
If you
a
want
fact.
to rob me, pull a gun on me to do something.
Right.
Like, that's
Yeah.
what I'm not even, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
My issue is drugging niggas
Right.
against
You
their
can take
will.
my material,
And that's
but
it.
don't put nothing in my
Like,
system.
That's it. That was
Yeah.
the only issue I had with what
Totally
she did.
agree.
Like, you know what
Totally
I'm saying?
agree.
Niggas get robbed every day, B. I ain't worried
Because
about
I think
that
one
shit.
chick had said in the comments, like, you know, something similar happened to her, like brother-in-law, and he got caught out there, and the chick.
That's
dropped him,
another
and he
thing. I
passed
mean,
on,
we
like-
could do.
Yeah, exactly.
We could do a whole
You really can.
podcast on just these different type of lifestyles. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That'd probably be dope.
That would
But,
be dope.
What else been fleeting on your timeline crazy?
Uh,
That's really. Oh,
That's
Jesse
really-
was still on my
Oh,
timeline a
shit,
little bit.
yeah,
Like he was
Jesse,
still on my
yeah.
timeline a little bit. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And I was kind of on the latest part because yeah, okay, I knew he wasn't going to jail, but I thought he would have at least had to pay some type of. I thought he would at least had to pay some type of something. They didn't. Y'all let him go. Y'all said it was over, and now y'all want him to pay for the time and this and that. And nah, I'm not jacking that.
and
That's
how
like
the FBI got involved?
I don't know. That's beyond me. But like the fact that you asking for this nigga for money now after you
Right.
said
The
everything
thing
was square,
Right, you,
you're bugging. Cause like that's just like getting pulled over. You get a ticket.
Yeah.
You go to court.
Right.
You beat the ticket, and then
Yeah.
they say you still have to pay for the ticket. That's basically what y'all niggas. You have to pay for this officer's
can you get
time
reissue
for-
charges from the same shit?
My nigga, y'all let me go. Y'all said it was over. Y'all dropped the charges. Y'all kept my 10 racks, and y'all said have a good day.
You did keep, and you're keeping the 10
I
racks.
kept my 10 racks and you
Okay.
had have a good day. So
Alright.
all this now, I need to pay for this. And what he
Right.
did was fucked up. And y'all should have banged him with that instead of just keeping his 10 racks and letting him go.
Yeah.
That should have been part of the... But it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Y'all fucked up.
Yep.
Y'all fucked up.
Y'all got
So
greedy.
now y'all got to eat
Now you
that
gotta
shit.
eat it. Yep.
So
Hope
that's how I feel
hope
about
that
that.
10 G's
but-
works for you.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I hope that 10 G's was enough because you
And
played yourself.
then the mayor don't come. The mayor and the commissioner don't come on do press conference talking about he not exonerated. Blah blah blah. Y'all going blah
I mean,
blah
they
blah.
said it was
like,
other shit but going on, but the main shit, the 16 felonies, them niggas said adios.
So, so then they're trying to catch you with fines.
I don't
That's
know
what
what
they're gonna
the-
play with them. They're gonna play with the
And
fines.
they let him out already. They should have did all of that before
Exactly.
they closed the joint. That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. Y'all niggas fucked up. Y'all like, if I was that nigga, y'all ain't getting nothing.
You're not getting a
Yeah,
dollar.
if I was
I'm
that
fighting
nigga, y'all ain't
everything
getting
now.
nothing. It's over. Like y'all
I'm fighting
getting nothing. Y'all
everything
told me
now.
I was
Hell
good.
no.
But
Yeah, Jussie was, and that I think that's
about it. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, man.
And when to spend too much time on that shit, you did just come back from vacation. That's perfect because that's what we're talking about tonight. You know what I'm saying? Just vacations and shit. Like people ask me, not a whole lot, but the last 2-3 years or so, I've been moving and shaking a little bit more than usual. You know what I mean? So people ask me, you know what I mean? Where do I go and different things like that. So you know what I mean? I figured that'd be a nice top talking point for a little bit. Like you know what I
I
mean?
think so because
And-
I think we should just let people know like yo anybody can vacation, bro.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like
it's
that's
not
the beauty
really-
of it. You know what I mean? So we'll get into all of that. You know what I mean? Let's let's get started. You with the shit tonight?
Yeah, man, let's go.
It's a vacation thing. Yeah. So Cancun, you love Cancun.
I do.
You go usually with the homies though.
I usually go with my homie. I go with my girl. But you know what's funny? Because it's not. I guess I'm not afraid of long flights, but it's a nice 4-hour flight, 3-hour flight, and it's Cancun. You know, beautiful water, nice beaches. Like the resort that I go to is called Temptation. It's more of an adult resort.
Okay.
Well, you know, they have like a topless pool area. The beach is topless joint.
Yeah.
Shit is dope, man. So it's like, and I like the reason why I like it so much is because you see a lot of people who do like you see principals, deans, fucking cops, like just out
Just
there,
everybody.
right? You know what I mean? In their element
Living
on some
life.
like living their life. So that's another thing I like about that spot. So And
So what was going on now? What brought you to Cancun?
But actually, it was just I had some vacation days I needed to use before I lose them.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? I don't want to go somewhere, regular. I was like, let's just take a quick Cancun trip. Let's get some sun.
Was there anything going on while you went out there, or was
Not
it
really.
something
We did a this shit called Boobs Cruise, which was
Booze cruise?
Boobs Cruise.
Oh, boobs! Titties everywhere.
Yo.
Oh
this
man,
shit,
sounds like my kind of
Oh
party.
man. Oh
Yeah.
man. Yo, the thing about it that I love so much is that, bro, they made sure your cup never went empty, bro.
Okay.
Every time I looked up, I thought I was halfway done. My shit got refilled like 6 seconds later. Like, dudes was effed up, man. And it was, again, a free experience. Everyone's being themselves, having fun. You're talking to people that you from all across the world, all lights. I was chilling with some dude from UK, super cool dude. And it's like everybody's just being themselves. And I kind of like those kind of vacations, you know what I mean? Where you can just
I mean, 9 out
have
of 10
fun, be
times when
yourself,
people go on vacation, I mean, you should be yourself at home, but when you go on vacation, it's the mindset of I don't know you, and I'm never going to see you again.
Right.
So people are
Right.
really just,
And so
that's-
that think
that's a
about it.
beautiful
So that resort is like times 10. When
That's a
no bugs
beautiful
is
thing.
it's fun, and it's not the way people think. Because a lot of people think it's like a swinger resort. That's not the case. That's not what they. I mean, it happens. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, said, but it's not like some shit forced upon. Like, you know what I mean? You don't feel uneasy. Like,
Okay.
everything is real cool. So for me, it's real relaxing, bro. And I get to see boobs too.
I'm gonna have to get me a shorty and go to one of them joints.
Bro, let me know. I got
pop up
referrals,
in,
dog. Let me know.
Yeah, no, I was gonna pop up to one of them joints, but I be single all the time. I don't want niggas to be looking at me like I'm a creep. Like
That's
pull
what
up
they
in
call
that
them,
shit,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I wouldn't even be on no creep shit, but you just
Right.
see a nigga by himself and he.
But you know
and
what?
You know what I mean? So
I'm
I just.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this on my podcast. For those dudes who go out there single, bro, don't feel no type of way because A, I've seen a lot of single dudes have a great time, and B, don't be creepy though.
That's what I'm saying. I just have to get over myself. 'Cause I'm not
Exactly.
gonna be on no creep shit, but it's like I be in my head like, damn, I'm gonna be out here.
Right.
These niggas gonna be like,
Nah,
all
because
these
like I
bitches
told you,
gonna be
the
like,
dude
you know what I mean? But
the dude I met from the UK, he was by himself and he was having a good time.
I mean, you know me, I
So-
vacate by myself all
Yeah,
the time. So
exactly.
That's,
I think it'll be fun, bro.
let's get into it,
Let's
man.
go,
Let's
man.
get into it, man. Because everybody be acting like they not with the shits when it comes to vacation.
Right.
And I be trying to let them know that vacation is important.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whether you take a big vacation,
Right.
a small one, a short one, an expensive one,
Right.
whatever it is, but we all need to have that time, whether it's by yourself or with your peoples, where you just unwind. And we work so hard and so constant, I feel like you need to have something to look forward to.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
No,
and
absolutely.
I think that's the importance, at least the importance of vacation. You have something to look forward to. Like, okay, man, I'm done. It's getting crazy, but 3 months, I'm going to be boring. You know what I mean? Whatever that case may be. So, you know what I mean? Just besides the fact of having something to look forward to, like I said, you need that time to just unwind, relax. And people say they can do that at home without a vacation.
Yeah.
You can, but you can't.
Right.
Because you still have your regular everyday life going on around you.
Right.
Even if you tell people don't bother you, don't do this, don't do... Everything is still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're still in the same place.
Still the same
Sometimes a
place, yeah.
change of scenery makes all the difference in the world, even if it's only for a couple of days.
That's true.
You know
That's
what I
true.
mean?
It frees you and it kind of unwinds you a little bit. Like, it kind of like whatever stressing kind of things you're going through or just anything where you just need a couple of days away from. It kind of gives you like that rejuvenation, like the builds back up your spirits again, and you can go back and handle the shit that you thought were keeping you down. And I mean, and that's not all it's for, but vacation is also a place to where you could just free your mind.
Free your mind.
Just free your mind.
Go just have a
just go have
awesome time.
like,
enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just so many different so many different vacations.
Right, there's
like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You don't have to go the resort route like I do. There's people who go to vacations and they go to the town. They realize they go to whatever country it is and they in their town, like
They'll
eating
fuck
their
around and
food.
just go hiking.
Right,
Go do
right.
nature shit. Some people will
Absolutely.
go and just get a bed and breakfast and just sit down and do
I love the
nothing.
people who food vacation. Like those people are like
I
my
always
hero.
wanted to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just go on. I forget the name of the show, but the guy they had
Yeah.
the bands and shit. They just went all over
Yeah,
the different
didn't that dude pass
states.
away?
Was it him? I'm not talking about him though.
Oh,
the
okay.
Corday nigga, but
Oh, you talking about Guy Fieri, I think.
no, he does Diamond
Guys,
Drives
him?
and it was
All right,
so
yeah,
many different joints. Like, you know what I mean? They drive state to state and they go to all the different popping food spots in every state. You know what I'm saying? If when I get mad bread, I'm gonna do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just
That's
get an
that's love,
RV,
bro.
get all the homies, and just hit every state and hit
Yeah.
every popping food spot.
I know those people do that kind of vacation, but vacation is definitely something that you should want to do. And is it quote unquote important? I think so. I think you should.
So.
I think you should go outside and see your surroundings. Like
You need to leave your surroundings.
it's sad to
man.
say this out loud, but I know dudes from the Bronx who probably been to Manhattan like 3 times.
Yeah.
Like, yo, fam, you ain't been to Manhattan 3 times?
I know people that never left the state. You
Like,
know what I'm saying?
I know,
Because,
right. I mean,
unless you kind of like going to Jersey and you know what I
Right,
mean? So,
yeah.
like,
yeah, but it's like that's the craziest thing to me, and it's not like they don't have the means to go anywhere. It's like,
but see, that's a perfect point. So let's go with that. Now, the people 9 out of 10 times, and I could be wrong, but 9 out of 10 times, the people that move like that weren't vacationing when they were young.
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Did you vacation a lot when you were young?
Absolutely.
I did as well, and I think that's kind of.
I think we did every summer. We went somewhere.
Yeah, every summer I went somewhere. I wasn't
Like,
out of the country all the
No,
time.
we didn't really go too
Like,
much far. I think the first
but
we went, my youth, was Georgia. We did that a lot because that's where my dad's family is from.
we went
but-
state to state.
But we drove though.
Yeah,
we
us
did.
too.
Oh, okay.
We had when we was young, we had the Caddy, Ford, big body, old school.
No, we had some Oldsmobile. Yeah.
Niggas had an Oldsmobile before too.
Okay.
We had the Caddy, and then we had the Lincoln, then we had the minivan, and we used to just load that shit up.
Yeah.
We done drove to Florida, we drove to New Orleans, we drove to St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? We used to go to Louisiana damn near every year because I tell you I was born out there. Niggas have
Right.
family and shit out there. We used to
Right.
drive down there all the time.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
everywhere.
that
We
was
used to
like
drive to
every summer,
Canada.
bro.
Remember I told you we used to go to Canada all the time. That's why I'm like I be over Canada now. Niggas like,
Right.
yo, come on, blah.
Right.
I'm like, but yeah, like so. I think whether you vacationed
Right.
as a kid
That
kind
does
of
kinda-
plays
it
a
does.
part
Yeah.
in how you move as an adult.
Right.
And either way, it could be on some, oh, I never got to vacation as a kid, so I'm always out.
Yeah, I'm always
you know,
out,
I'm
yeah.
always out now. Or it
Yeah.
could be on some, that's just what I'm used to doing. So
I got
I'm
a
older
friend of
now and
mine-
I move a little different, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm used to doing. And that's the shit I
Absolutely.
be on. Like, that's what I'm used to doing. I was bullshitting for years. I just started vacationing again in the last 3 years. My sister used to tell me, like, niggas just be
It's
all the
funny.
time. Why you just stay still like that?
Right. It's,
Da, da, da.
it's funny because, like I said, I used to vacation as a youth. So I think the last kind of vacation I did with the whole family, I must have been like maybe 16-ish. So then from like 16 to about maybe 24 or 5 is when I did my real first trip to Miami.
Okay.
So it was like funny, like during that 16 to 25 year, I was like, damn, I won't be able to like move, like travel and shit like that. And every time you try to do a group trip with niggas, like, yo, let's go. It turned like to 10 niggas, turned out to no niggas. So then me and my homeboy was like, well, forget everybody else, we just gonna go ahead and do it. And you know, once you do that and you explore it and you do it, you're not gonna want to stop doing it.
And that's one thing that people got to get over, because that's one of the main reasons why people don't vacation. And I don't want to say one of the main reasons, but that's one of the reasons why people don't vacation, because they, air quotes, don't have anyone to go with. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they be on that, yeah, niggas be with it, but then they don't be with it, and that's why I don't even be fucking
I
with
want to
it.
ask you a dumb question. Do you travel alone? Well, of course you do.
Because you know what I'm saying? I learned a long time ago that if I
Can't wait for niggas, man.
anybody, I won't do anything. You know what I mean? So I
Absolutely.
learned that a long time ago. So I have an awesome time by myself. Don't get it twisted. Would I rather vacation with my homies? 9 out of 10 times, yeah. You know what I mean? Every now and again, I want a solo dolo trip anyway, just because I want to do what the fuck I want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not like anybody is held hostage when we go as a crew, but if you, especially out the country, and if,
I love to
nigga,
move
if we
how I
go,
wanna move, yeah.
me too, I love to move how I want to move, but if I go out the country with the crew, I want to make sure I come back to the country with my crew. So it's kind of like I kind of try to stay with the people that I came with. I move different when I go on vacation by myself. So I might want to go here and nobody else wants to go. If I really want to go, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? I try to just do what everybody else wants to do when I'm on vacation with a crew, especially if we're out the country. I mean, it's just different state or something. Whatever, nigga. I'm running to the fucking museum because I like to do shit like that. I'm not saying that most niggas don't, but most niggas don't. So like when I go on vacation with niggas and shit, I'm an early up nigga anyway too. So I'll get up early, leave y'all niggas in the crib. I'll go to the fucking museum or I'll go to the art gallery or something and then
That's
come
how
back.
homie
You know what I'm saying?
When we on vacation, that's how homie was. That dude, we'll come back in the hotel room maybe about, let's say 4 a.m. At 6 a.m. he up already. Got his breakfast, gym, everything. He done did it all.
Like even when I came to see you in Miami and I had On Blast with me and shit, like I wake up in the morning, I go to the beach, I go fucking have lunch and shit, and this nigga calling me like, yo, where you at? I'm just waking up. I'm like, my nigga, I'm halfway through my day already. Like, I'll be at the crib in a second. But like, nigga, I done went to the beach, walked around, fuck with some bitches, and went back and ate.
Just like my man, like, yo, so where you at? Yo, man, I'm about to get this breakfast. Like, damn, bro. Like, that nigga's asleep.
But yeah, that's one reason why people don't vacation, because they claim they don't have nobody to go with them.
You can
need go vacation by yourself and have an awesome time.
Right. I mean,
You
we live in the age of research. Research your area, understand what you're doing.
You gotta look at it like this. If you don't even go out into town by yourself, you're not gonna go on vacation by yourself. And half the niggas look at me like I'm bugging when I go out into town by myself. I'm like, yo, I'm out here. They be like, yo, who you going with a solo dolo?
Yeah.
And I don't travel in the movies, everywhere. I don't care. I don't need you. You coming? I'm gonna have, like I said, 9 out of 10 times I have a better time with my peoples, but I'm not waiting for nobody. I'm gonna go.
They used to call me Dolo Mission because I used to do a lot of missions.
Yeah, everything. Solo dolo.
I don't need 1,000 people to do it.
Like I said, it'd be dope if you there, but I don't need you. Like you know what I'm saying? So, besides the fact that niggas don't have people swear to God that vacations have to be super expensive.
Right.
And that, like, I don't know, but that be another reason I don't got it. Nigga, you got it. I tell niggas that shit all the time. When niggas tell me they don't got it for vacation, I just fuck with niggas' heads and I tell them, like, my nigga, you got it, bro. Every time I see you, you got a pair of J's on, my nigga. 180 a pop. First pair of J's was a plane ticket. Second pair of J's was your hotel room. Those third pair of J's that you was going to buy the following month, that's your pocket change. Probably 2 pair, because you need more than $180 pocket change. So those 4 pair kicks, and they don't even got to be J's.
And you do that with no hesitation.
Don't even bat an eye.
No.
And this is what I tell niggas. So that be another thing. I don't got it, and I don't want to hear I don't got it unless you like legit living paycheck to paycheck. Don't fuck around. Unless you living like that, I don't want to hear I don't got it. Right. You know what I mean? Because we pick and choose where we want to spend our bread at. Right. Whether and half the time it's not conscious, subconsciously, I guess. Yeah, half the time we just do it and we don't even know where the fuck we do. Niggas just spend bread. But when you actually stop and look where you're spending your bread, you can afford to go on fucking vacation.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
1 pair of kicks. You was about to go buy a pair of kicks, don't buy that shit, go get your passport.
Right.
And I'm telling you, once you start fucking traveling and going on vacation.
Tweet that other day, like,
that's a fact. It's $180.
Why the passport, I'm like, yo, fam, like,
I think that's a pair of sneakers.
Bro, that's if you went out Friday, Saturday, you spent that. You spent that.
That's why just about like, nigga, I don't spend money on sneakers like that. Like my sneakers might be $100. I might even catch a buy one get one half off. Like nigga, I'm wearing Reeboks and New Balances, my nigga. Fuck out of here. I couldn't remember the last time I spent $180 on fucking sneakers, my nigga. Like I don't got it. Like shit like that, I'll tell niggas I don't got it. I don't got it. Like you know what I'm saying? But nigga, you especially if you spending that. Now, if you're not a nigga that's spending that, there's ways to save, especially if you want to do something like, you know what I mean? Absolutely. And I'm telling y'all niggas, you need to go on fucking vacation. And even if you just go to AC, by yourself, with your people, whatever, get the fuck away from this environment that you're in every single day.
Right, and mostly, it's a majority of the websites that you can plan your vacation on, they'll let you put down a little bit of money and you pay later. So now you have a trip in mind. You secured the room. You secured the room. You can secure the pocket. I'm not getting those. These will come out. Boom, boom. By the time it's time to get there, you probably have double that to where you've paid for your trip and now you got plenty of spending money to spend when you were there. So it's like
And
you
plan
just
it out, man.
Plan it
Everybody,
out, bro.
man,
You got
everybody be waiting for their goddamn taxes. So if y'all wait for y'all taxes all year, take a couple dollars out of that. And even
Yeah,
if that's your dead
game,
money, like
right. If that's your game plan, even better.
Like there's so many ways, because those are the two main reasons that I hear from people why they don't vacation.
Right.
One, because they can't afford it,
Right.
and like I said, unless you're legit, and if you are, I can dig it. Like the fuck, if you really can't do it, you really can't do it. But half the niggas that say they can't afford to go on vacation can definitely afford to go on vacation. And like I said, it don't have to be no stupid, crazy, like out of.
We're not saying stay at 5-star hotels and shit like that.
No, come on.
Man.
You live within your means and you gonna have an
Right.
awesome time.
Me and my boys will tell you, bro. We stayed at some hotel in Miami Beach. That shit was filthy. But we ain't care. We was on the main strip.
It all depends on what type of vacation I'm going on. Like I'll keep it a buck, cause I'll go fucking do a dirty nasty real quick. That ain't about nothing.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Because it was only about a place to shower.
That's it. Like,
and
here we
hide
go.
our clothes.
If I'm just going to change, and
it
I'll
wasn't
do
even-
a dirty nasty real quick. Now, if I'm going on a vacation to chill out and have a good time and enjoy myself,
That's way different.
You already know I need a suite or something,
we need
bro.
4.5. We need 4.5 for nothing.
That's better. You already know, like 3. I don't even like 3.5. We need 4 better. 9 out of 10 times I'm gonna get a fucking suite. And niggas is like, you bugger, you get a suite by yourself.
Nah.
Yes, I get a fucking suite by myself, man.
I remember one of my ex-girlfriends, bro. She had like this dope ass suite in Miami Beach. And I was,
yo, you play the game right, you get them shits for cheap. Because niggas be
dude,
acting
that's
like
that's
how
what she was saying. I was like, oh damn, you paid it.
Yeah, no. And my nigga, I'm cheap, bro. How many times I tell you, you laugh every time I say that shit. I'm cheap, bro. If you see me in a suite, unless, you know what I mean? 9 out of 10 times, like, that shit for the low, bro.
Right.
Like, come on, stop it. Stop it. Like, you gotta know how to do this. This is what I'm saying. Everybody can go on vacation. Everybody needs to go on vacation. It's all about where your priorities are and what are you trying to do, man. And everybody, I'm telling you, that shit is important, bro. A change of scenery will do so much for you. Like, you don't even understand it. You don't even understand it, bro. A change of scenery will do so much, man.
Absolutely the truth.
Yeah. He's got me riled up, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? But as a person that does vacation, because you do vacation, you know what I'm saying? How do you pick your destinations?
It depends on what I'm looking for. What I'm looking forward to do. If I'm looking for somewhere where I can just like, you know, don't have to worry about spending money for food and drinks, but it's still a good scenery and I can, you know, mingle and walk around a little bit, then I'll probably pick up the Cancun, Miami, shit like that. If I'm looking for somewhere where I want to be in a town, I'll probably do some shit like, I'll do like a town I haven't been, like I haven't been to New Orleans yet. So that's some shit that's on my radar. The next thing on my radar is now is I want to do some like real explorer shit. So I got Europe on my mind, like Hong Kong and China.
Okay.
You know, Honduras. I got those kind of things on my mind for like the latter trips, like coming maybe like 2020, 2021. So that's how I'm picking my trip. I'm picking my trips by what I really want to do at these specific places that I go to.
I really don't have no rhyme or reason when I pick my destinations. You know what I mean?
That's even better, because now I feel like I'm picturing all of my vacations.
You know, I don't have no rhyme or reason when I choose my vacations. Like, unless somebody says, like, yo, let's go here. You know what I mean? Because it's not like a certain place that I'm just dying to go. I want to go everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of those type persons. I want to go. I'm not like, let me take that back. I'm not like, I'll be alright if I never go to Europe. If I never go to Italy, and I'll be alright. Yeah, no, I'll be super. I'm good. I'll be alright if I don't go there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I want to go to all these different islands. I do want to go to Tokyo in Japan. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to go everywhere. So it's just like, I could be on some spin the map shit. Touch it, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
and go, because there's going to be something there. There's going to be something to do. It's going to be. So, like, you know what I mean? I have no rhyme or reason when I pick my vacation destinations. You know what I'm saying? It's if I hear people who've been there and it's dope, I'm like, oh shit, okay, I want to go there. I'll go check that out.
Right.
And that's how you know what I mean? So that's how I've been going lately. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mom's from Costa Rica, never been, always wanted to go. Went last year.
Nice.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Never been to Jamaica, always wanted to go. Went for my birthday. You know what I mean? Same thing with DR. Heard great things about DR. Alright, fuck it, let's go DR. You know what I mean? Brazil this year. Rio de Janeiro, my homie went, a couple other people, and I just see the scenery and different things, and I want to go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the birthday plan, right?
That's the birthday trip. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say life savings.
Trinidad, been already, pops from there, going, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's, niggas go on vacation, or, you know what I'm saying? My homegirl keep talking about the Bahamas. And that's a real close trip. Like, you know what I mean? It's just places like that. So that's the, besides that, no rhyme or reason, unless there's something going on that I heard about. And then let's go, you know what I mean?
Right.
And that's why I asked, how do you pick your, you know what I mean? Because I'm just like, okay, sounds dope over there, let's go.
I'm kind of on the shit. Like, I want to pick places out that I've never been and I really want to go, and I want to pick places I've heard people like rave about.
Exactly.
You know,
like when they
yeah.
opened Cuba. I was like, I can't miss that.
I know.
Shot
man.
down there,
Is
like
it
went to
shut down
Cuba.
again?
No, it wasn't really. And there's always a workaround. You just can't leave from here. If anything, they could go to Toronto and they catch a flight from there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's that serious, like, I mean, there's always a workaround. Niggas been going back and forth to Cuba since forever.
I heard
you know
that.
What I mean?
Okay.
So I mean, but that was cool when that shit had opened up and we got a chance to run out there. I ran out there, but that's really what it is. Like, I don't have no rhyme or reason picking my destination.
I do. I pick by where I really want to go, where I haven't been.
That's what I'm saying.
And places
I want to go
rave about.
everywhere. So if they talk about it, I want to check it out. And I've never been there. I want to go.
And I'm
I don't like
repeating.
repeating.
Comfortability. I don't know. I love Cancun. I love Miami, of course.
That's why I love those. Like, in states, I don't mind repeating, but out of the countries, my shit is there's so many countries that I haven't been to.
Canada. I mean, in Cancun, so like.
So there's regular, so you don't even count that. That's like going to Miami or something.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? But as far as out of the country, for me,
I need to do
if
Jamaica
I've never
next,
been,
yeah.
I mean, if I've been already, I don't need to go back because there's so many places that I haven't been yet. You know what I mean? Instead of keep going to the same place, like I can go somewhere else, like. But you know, that's how it is. But man, as long as niggas is with the shits to go,
right? Let's go.
Like, let's go. And you know what I mean? Because I'm not saying I won't repeat. I'm always with the shits, but if I have a choice,
right. If it's you planning,
if it's me, I'm going somewhere.
But if they like, yo, this is what we doing.
And this is what it is. I'm like, oh no, I've been there already. I can't go. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not going.
One of them niggas.
I'm not gonna be on no shit like that.
Nah, nigga, been there. It's funny because you was asking me, like, who do I vacation with? Like, I love going with any of my homies.
Yeah.
I especially love going with the homies who be acting all the time like I can't afford it, I can't do it. And then they finally go. And they like, damn, bro, this is all. That's all it is. Like, yes, nigga, that's all it is, bro. Like, and of course, me and my girl, we love going. You know, we love going to vacation together and shit, have a good time. But you know, it's funny. What me and her was on this last vacation. We love going with people that we really, really know and know that we'll, would have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's also good to meet new folks, of course. You know, meet people you wouldn't meet normally and shit, but. I would love to go with more of my folks. I would love more of my homies to like grasp the vacation thing, man. Like, come on, man, stop playing. Like, I don't want my homies to be too old to play with. Like, damn, bro, I missed it. Like, you didn't have to, bro. Yeah. So I love to vacation with people who love to have a good time. That's first and foremost. If you're somebody who's miserable, normally you stay home. But I love vacation with people who love to have a good time, love to have fun, with the shits to do just about anything we're trying to do. Like, even if it's outside your little norm a little bit, like, either I'm not gonna fuck with it, but I'm gonna just don't sit in the hotel room watching TV. Like, explore your own.
If that's what you want to do.
Right. I mean, I'm just saying.
But not that sometimes, like I said, I would love to go with somebody. I normally wind up vacationing by myself, but when I choose who I'm on vacation with, and maybe I'm just. First thing that comes across my brain, and maybe that's not the best, but whatever. I gotta make sure we're all good. I'm not asking niggas that don't got it. So that's the first thing. That's a fact.
I like your method of how often you vacation. The quarter thing. I love how you do that.
Yeah. Yeah. My sister put me on that shit. You know what I'm saying? My sister put me onto that shit. I like vacationing with my family too. I wasn't even finished answering that question. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't vacation with my family too often. We all went to
I haven't did that in a very long time.
we all went to Costa Rica, and it wasn't even all of us. It was just whoever could have went. Like you know what I'm saying, and that shit was a dope time. Like you know what I'm saying. My sister, whenever the fuck she wants to go anywhere, she tells me, "Yo, I'm coming." Or she'll tell me she's having a vacation,
Right.
and I'll fuck with her. So I love vacationing with my sister. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, she's super cool.
I love vacationing with my sister.
We had a great time in DC, man.
My other homegirl Alexis, when we vacation, we have a fucking awesome time. My cousin Bress.
Oh that's my home.
You know what I'm saying? So I love vacationing with my family, and I love vacationing with my niggas. I haven't been on too many vacations with my niggas though. I've been on more vacations with my family and by myself than I have with my niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I would love to vacation more with my niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I have a great time when I vacation.
I haven't vacationed
with
my
my family. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Time.
It don't be the whole fam, but
Yeah,
cousin here, sister here, like, you know what I'm saying?
I think what I'm dying to do, and I wish that everybody would get on fucking board, is I would love to go like Colorado for Christmas, yo.
Colorado?
Yeah, I would love to.
What's happening out in
Well,
Colorado?
I love the what they call them shits, the fucking those cabin shits they got out there, those big cabin home joints. If all of us
do
go,
that shit in the Poconos.
yeah, but I want to go Colorado. We always go to Pocono. I want to go to Colorado. I want us to all go there. Like we spoke about it, and then
Set it up.
I've been trying.
I ain't hear about it. It's the first time I'm hearing about it. So, like, you know I'm with the shits. Like, so,
Alright, well,
the first time I'm hearing about the motherfucker.
I would love to do that, man.
I mean, so set it up. I gotta see, but set it up. It has to be fast. Not fast. Like, if we're gonna do it this year, I gotta kind of know, because, you know, I'm Brazil.
I know.
When I come back. So it needs to be kind of...
That's just the
But
week
you
after.
said for Christmas. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll be back a week after, so I'll be back in the town. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can make it happen.
I'm really trying to come to that birthday shit you're doing.
Come to Brazil, my nigga.
That's-
I'm gonna start booking up in like probably the next month, because I don't want shit to speedball on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because the flight is expensive.
Absolutely.
It was when I looked last time, it was like $1,600 to $1,800, and it might have went up, and that's just for the flight.
Jesus.
But once you get out there, it's not expensive. You know what I mean? It's just expensive to get out there. So you know what I mean? Just call it two grand for the flight, and then you know what I mean, the bread to have fun while you out there in the hotel and shit. Then niggas got to keep in mind that Christmas is the week after for everybody that does participate in that shit. So
and I already told you, the
what I
only
mean?
person that's getting anything is my daughter. So.
But back to what you were saying, the quarterly trips. My sister put me onto that, and she said, because that's when I told you we used to vacation all the time, and then I just stopped. And she used to tell me, she used to be on my ass like, yo, you bullshit, you need to remove it, make sure you get out. My mom used to tell me the same thing. You ain't get no kids, you single, move, Why you can? Because you might not be able to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So make it happen. I'm like, cool. I'm like, yo, you always moving, and she's like, yeah, I gotta take a trip every quarter. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, 4 quarters in a year. There's no reason why I can't take a trip every quarter. And she's like, you know what I mean? I go out the country once, maybe twice a year, but I make sure I go somewhere at least once every 4 months. Right? Is it 3 months? 4 months. No, 3 months. 3 fours is 12, right? 3 fours is 12. So once every 3 months. 4 quarters, 3 fours is 12, right? Yeah.
Right.
So once every 3 months. And I was like, that makes sense. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I adopted the same thing. I take a trip every quarter. You know what I mean? I try to make sure I get out the country twice a year, and I dedicate 2 out of the state trips. You know what I mean? Not at the same times I'm bouncing around state to state throughout the year. You know what I mean? But I make sure that 4 is set up for the year. You know what I mean? And like I say all the time, it doesn't have to be no stupid expensive trip. Everybody can do it, man. It's just all about your vacation days, getting your time together, and different things like that. Because you can fucking get them cheap ass flights and them hotel rooms midweek if you got vacation and you able to move midweek. Like, you know what I'm saying? I prefer weekend trips because I only got to take 2 days, and and it turns into 5 days. It turns into, you know what I mean? So I prefer the weekend trips, but those are more expensive.
Yeah.
So take a couple more days, fly out on a Tuesday, come back on a Friday. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
hotels are stupid cheap,
and it'll
The
work
flights are
right in your
stupid
budget,
cheap.
bro.
Like,
Like-
that's what I'm saying. It's all about just budgeting and this shit. Like, you know what I mean? So.
I'm gonna go to Atlantic City right now. Hotel room's probably $14.
Like today, like yeah, it's just like probably $40 a pop, like $40 a night, some fly shit.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? You got to know your budget, and you have to learn how to play the game. It's just all about doing research and talking to people that vacation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And niggas is on social media all the time. I be seeing them flights $49, $69.
Yeah.
It'd be like a Tuesday at 2 a.m. though. But if I ain't have shit to do, or if I really wanted to take a fucking day off,
I'm out.
you know what I'm saying? It's like there's shit that's super affordable. Like you know what I mean? Niggas don't gotta go full quarters. You can take one trip a year and build your way up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You don't have to adapt his method of
not at all. It's just travel, period. You know?
whatever
Like,
fits your budget.
but just go somewhere.
Yeah,
like,
man.
get up and go somewhere. And don't, nigga, go from the Bronx and go to Coney Island talking about you going on vacation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even really want you to go to AC, but if we start...
Right, I don't want... Right,
but if we starting,
if we get
baby steps, get your feet wet.
Yeah.
Go to AC, then go a little further out. Go to Philly. Philly's an awesome place to go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man. I just
like
flew into Philly and I was...
There's so many places right around you, within arm's reach, where you don't even have to fly if that's what you're worried about. Like, you
got
fly, you ain't got,
DC, VA.
you know what I'm saying?
Those are like
you can jump
4-hour
on a
drives.
train, you could drive, you can hop on a bus, like whatever. There's so many ways to get to these different destinations. So it's not like I don't, you know what I mean?
You're not
Stop
stuck
letting you're not stuck, and don't let the cost. Because it's cost-effective ways to do everything.
Everything.
Like, you know what I mean?
Everything. And you gotta plan it. You gotta plan accordingly and then plan ahead. Like if this is something you want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro, I be knowing what I'm doing damn near a year.
Nah, you
my birthday's in December. I tell y'all niggas in January what I was doing for my birthday.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like play it 2 episodes ago. He said that.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like I try to get everything I knew from last year. That this year in August I was going to Trinidad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, plan a year in advance. Get your bread together. Get your time together. Get whatever you need to do together. But, like, travel, guys. We need to do it, man. We need to do it.
For sure, man. And if you and here's another thing I get a lot, too. With dudes who got girls, yo, my girl ain't gonna let me go with my niggas. Like,
so go with your girl,
like go with your girl, then, right? Yeah, go with your girl
and have a
like,
fucking awesome time.
Like, don't take her nowhere and expect her to be cool with you going out with niggas all the time. Like, yo,
take your girl on vacation, man.
What you
and
doing?
what do you mean? So then y'all niggas take turns on going on vacation if y'all don't want to go together. But if y'all niggas can't go on vacation together, nigga, y'all shouldn't even be together. Like. But maybe y'all niggas need a vacation from each other. Who knows? I don't know y'all niggas' situation, but send your girl out with her girls, and then you go out with your boys.
Absolutely, like come on, man.
I don't know. I'm not in relationships. I don't know. But I see niggas do it all the time.
I see niggas do it all the time, too.
I see niggas do it all the time.
Nigga, I'm about to go out with you. And
when my nigga Blast came with me to Miami with you. That's I'm going with home. I'm going with Smez. Make sure you get where you want to go. Make sure you got something on deck. Like, yo. Absolutely. Like, you know what I mean? They work, whatever.
Absolutely. So, like, yo, everybody's got to do their thing, man. And just have a good time and just start planning trips.
Plan trips.
Start planning and then doing them. And then start building how often you plan on vacation.
Yeah.
What works around your
Start small, schedule. Like I said, start small. Jump on the bus. Hop on the train.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some niggas don't want to be on the bus. They have, and niggas, the bus. You don't have to be a bum-ass bus.
I'm not afraid of long flights. I just don't like them, but I want to do them because I'm not afraid to fly.
Come to Brazil, that's just like a 12-hour flight or some dumb shit like that. I'm gonna get mad
antsy at like 30
hours. That's why everybody's fucking cursing me out right now, and a lot of niggas don't want to come with me because like you go on fucking take a 12, 13-hour flight and you only going out there for the weekend. And I was like, I'll stay maybe a
but you only do the weekend?
I was gonna go for like 3 days. Fly out Thursday, get there. I'll be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, fly back Monday. So it's gonna take like
Tuesday.
Nah. Fly back like Monday morning, get back Monday. Nigga, it's 24 hours in a day, nigga.
All right, well.
But I was gonna go out there for like 3-4 days.
You played it, and I'll just see how.
Nah, but everybody, I mean, niggas getting in my head. I'm like, fuck it, I just have to take a couple of days without paying, just stay longer, because it does make more sense to just 12 hours. That's our day. If it's 12 hours each way, right? That's a whole day. And then you only stay out there for 2 days.
Right, that's
like
that's
you was in the air for a day and you stayed out there for 2 days.
That's what I'm saying. That's
like, yo, you're bugging.
It's not light bread either, so it's like you're gonna have to take some days without some pay, bro.
Stay out there for like 4 or 5 days.
You have a favorite place to vacation?
I guess I would have to say out of the country, I guess, and I'm just saying I would have to say out of the country, I guess I would have to say Canada because I've been there so many times, and in the country, I guess I would have to say Miami because I've been there so many times. But places that I've been and that I want to go back, I definitely want to go back to Costa Rica because that shit is so fucking huge, and I was just on one side of the island. I didn't even get to go to the side of the island where my peoples is actually from. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that would be another trip. Like, that I would, like, okay, I want to go back there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, I don't really want to say all the islands are the same, but all the islands are the same. It's just the people. You know what I'm saying? It's the people that are different. Like, the islands, of course, they're different because, you know what I mean? But, like, dope-ass beach, fucking rainforest, like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get kind of the same thing from each island. It's just the people and the experiences that's going to be different. So it's not like, that's why I don't mind just going from island to island. I wouldn't say, like, I need to go back here, right? Cuba was beautiful. If I had the opportunity, I would go back. Would I go back there before I went to a new place? No. Like, you know what I mean? Nothing against the same thing with DR. Same thing with Costa Rica. I need to go to, I want to go back because it's so, and I need to go to a couple more places before I go back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So, like I said, I would choose Toronto. I would choose Canada just because I've been there so many times. So it's like, I wouldn't keep going if I wasn't enjoying myself. Like, you know what I mean? And the same thing with Miami. So I guess those are my two in the country, out the country favorite, and air quotes on favorite. Because, you know what I mean? Because they're accessible too. Those are two very close accessible. So if I've been to the Bahamas, maybe I'd keep going back there because that's only like 2 hours away, and maybe that'd be my favorite place. But I've never been there, so you know what I mean. That's why I say I'm gonna have to say these two places.
Go by what you do so far. Like I think my favorite places right now, of course, is Cancun, and I love DC.
Okay.
I fucking love. I mean, I love Miami too. But I love DC. Man.
Okay.
I think DC is so beautiful.
I have a great time in New Orleans every time I go.
It's an amazing place. I love DC, man. I love the people. I love how New York it is without being New York. If that makes sense.
I'm not a big DC person. I've been a couple times, passed through, but I never really went like. When I went with you that time, and we didn't even really party like that.
Right, and that's crazy. We didn't party. I still want to go back to DC.
Like that's the most I hung out in DC. So I never really partied out there or anything
Cancun,
like that.
DC, and of course, Miami's my heart. I love Miami.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's hard to pick. Like I would say those because like I love Atlanta.
Like,
I love New Orleans. Like it's like so many places. So it's hard for me to say, but no, it's not hard. Miami is my favorite because I'll go to Miami. It's like sometimes I'll be here like, fuck it, I want to go to Miami. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We going this year?
Yeah, I'm going in November. Pop up. I'm for the BRT shit. I actually need to buy the tickets. Like I had a flight already. I didn't buy the party tickets though, because I said I'm gonna go out there regardless whether I get party tickets or not. Because like I said, I love Miami, and since it's BRT, it's gonna be jammed.
What is it? November what?
I forget. I'll look it up. I'll let you know. But I think it's like right before Thanksgiving or some shit like that.
Okay, as long as it's before.
Yeah, I think it's right before Thanksgiving. Yeah, so that. But if we want to pop up prior to that, I'm down for that too. Miami flights be cheap. Like
it do be
the
cheap.
flights in Miami be cheap. And then you know what I'm saying, just getting a room. I need to find another hotel plug, yo. Anybody got the hotel plug? Like holla at me, man. Like for
I need
real,
a hotel and a flight plug. Like where these people?
Like I got off the flight plug, like, cause I know a couple people with the flight plugs, but that buddy pass should be like, damn. you still got to do the whole standby thing and all of that.
So you gotta wait, right?
Yeah, and it's like I might get a flight, I might not, but they tell you the best times to go. So 9 out of 10 times when you go, you just you gooch if you play it like
But
that.
how you
like,
pass
you know what I'm
TSA
saying?
without a flight? I mean, without a ticket.
Nah, you have a ticket. It's just like standby ticket.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't mean you actually get on a plane, though.
Yeah, sometimes you sit there all day
That's crazy.
before you get on the flight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to wait until it's not overbooked to get on, you know what I'm saying? Type shit like that.
That's crazy.
Buddy, that's what I'm saying. I don't like doing that shit. Like, if
Yeah,
I'd rather just
done.
get a flight. Like, you know what I mean? I got a couple people that can hook me up with buddy classes, but
Okay.
you know what I mean? And like I said, if you play it right, they'll tell you like, yo, go this time, da da da, because niggas know if the flight's overbooked. They know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Niggas called and canceled, da da da,
Mhm.
and then you get first priority than a nigga that came in on standby. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you would get the seat before. So they cut, you know what I mean? You would
Okay.
know when to go. So
Okay.
you ain't really just gonna be there looking crazy, sitting there all day type
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
But
yeah.
still, I'd rather just buy a flight.
Yeah.
Cause then I know come at this time I'm on this, and if I don't get on this, y'all niggas about to give me some bread or something. Like, you know what I mean? So
So yeah, I would love a hotel plug. That'd be cool too. But yeah, man.
but all in all, man, y'all niggas need to stop playing in vacation. What is y'all favorite fucking destinations, man? Jump in the comments, let us know, B. Where do y'all like to go? We always looking for places to go, man. As you can
Absolutely.
see,
If you
we
right,
tryna
put
move
put
and
us
everything,
on
man.
something.
Like, yeah, where have y'all been?
Where
Where's
have
good
y'all
to go,
been?
man?
Yeah, let us
What is
know.
y'all favorite vacation destination? You know what I'm saying? Where haven't we been that we should go? Where have we been that we need to revisit because we haven't went to the right places? Like,
That's
you know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's a fact too.
Because
Like,
a lot of times you
that's a
go and you
fact,
just
too.
be tourist, but you actually need to
Hit the
fucking
town,
go somewhere
yeah.
and hit the town.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I like to try to touch the town no matter where I go.
But I'm in the
Sometimes I don't
cities,
get an
like if I'm in the
opportunity
states,
to.
I'll go there. I'll go to their cities. Like I don't care. I'll
I'm
go to
hopping
their
on the
town.
metro,
like,
I'm getting a metro
yeah,
card,
yeah,
I'm getting
I
on the
don't-
train.
yeah,
I
don't
do
care
all of
about
that shit. I be on
yeah.
all y'all public transportation and all of that. I'll go out the country, I try to meet the right person so they can take me around in the town. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like to just go, you know what I'm saying? I like to go where the tourists don't go.
Facts.
And I don't know
Shout out to
super
my-
dubs
shout
and
out to
everything.
my
Like, I like to go
Shay
where the tourists don't go.
out in
like,
Toronto,
you know what
like
I'm
she
saying?
really be taking me to spots where like
Yeah,
That
off
is
the
not-
beaten road,
right,
like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying, with some
yeah.
real Toronto niggas,
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Shout out to
I'm telling you
Shay,
right
love you,
now,
girl.
I go out there, bro. I go to Toronto, my nigga. I act like I'm from out there, nigga. I go right to the fucking joint, go right down to the subway, get
Yo,
a
I move so
metro,
comfortable out there. Probably not a good idea to move so
bro.
comfortable, but I be moving real
I
comfortable.
be out there, bro. Like, but same shit anywhere I go. Like, we went to Vegas and it was like, yo, you gotta take cabs. But they was like, what's this? Like a bus right there. Like metro car, nigga, I'm riding up and down the bus, going downtown, uptown, like everywhere I go, bro. Like if there's public transportation near my hotel, my nigga.
You're like my homie, man. He rode the bus that. But our first time in Miami, that dude rode the bus all the way out to the mall in Avatar, came back. I was like, bro, you on the bus, my G?
Yeah, I'm
He
trying
was
to
like,
meet the
yeah,
peoples,
what the
bro.
fuck's the
Nigga,
problem?
like, yeah.
I was like, all right.
Yeah, they said we can hop in the ooze if we want to. I want to be with the peoples real quick.
That's
like.
crazy, yo.
I love that shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's fucking hilarious.